So I hope everyone has seen by now, They Saw My Scrutiny. The girl who was listening to Tell Your Girlfriend, and she was like, I thought that the lyric was They Saw My Scrutiny. And she didn't even like bother to look it up. I have a version of that and I want you to listen because it's really funny and I've been holding on to this forever. I've told this story just a few times because it's so niche, but I trust that the algorithm will get this to the right people. I see your scrutiny and I raise you another great misheard lyric. In West Side Story, you know the part in I Feel Pretty where the girls are singing and like Maria's like doing her own thing? The lyrics are, keep away from her, send for Chino. This is not the Maria we know. But the way they sing it is, keep away from her, send for Chino. This is not the Maria we know. And for years of my life, privately in my head to myself, I was like, what the fuck is the Maria we know? I thought the Maria we know was like a place or an event. I was a child. I was like, I don't know everything about the world. I don't remember what exactly that moment was of like discovering it. Maybe I looked at the lyrics or maybe I just, you know, had a moment, an epiphany kind of moment. But to that poster, if you're feeling embarrassed about the scrutiny, well, I won't say you shouldn't, but I understand. This isn't the Maria we know. I thought they were reprimanding her. Like, you know what? You can take this behavior to the Maria we know where it belongs. Hey, I need someone to clinically diagnose me. What is this thing that happens to me where every time I start a new piece of media, I get like 3-4 episodes in. Let me preface this by saying that I hate spoilers. I hate giving spoilers. I hate receiving spoilers. I'm like not a chill spoiler person. I do not like them. And that sinking feeling in the pit of your stomach when you see a spoiler, I hate it. So tell me why every time I start a new piece of media, I get like 3 episodes in and a ship will like occur to me, or I'll see like a fledgling ship, and fast forward to like later that night, I'll be scrolling on Pinterest and suddenly I'm like, character A, character B, kiss. Like what? Why can't I wait? I can't do a slow burn. I'm in the middle of watching Inuyasha right now. Do not put anything in the comments about it. It's so funny because Inuyasha's been around forever, so you'd think that I would like know the spoilers by now, but I don't. And I have this like, every day I fight off the demons inside me that like make me want to Google Inuyasha Kagame kiss. Like, why do I need to like ruin the ships for myself? What is wrong with me? It's literally that audio. I was talking to my dear friend Kayla the other day and she was like, it's like the Parasite audio. It's like, I don't want to look up the spoiler, but the parasites want me to look up the spoiler. And then you know what? A few times I've done this and there has been like a canon like get together of the characters. Oh, bless me. I look it up. I receive the spoiler that I looked for word for word. And then I'm like, oh. You know what it is? I know what it is. It's ADHD. It's like the want for like instantaneous, like bam, serotonin, like give it to me. And then it fades so fast. That's why I have 10 tattoos. Anyway, this is why I have to watch a show in like a day or else I get antsy and the parasites start talking to me. If you or your loved ones played, sorry, that was a lot. If you or your loved ones played Super Smash Bros. Brawl growing up, I need you to listen to me because I have a question for you. I just had a memory come back to me, like reach its hand out through time and be like, remember this. And I want to know if anyone else has shared this experience. Do you remember how you could like make custom stages? Like you could design your own like place where you could fight. My brother and I abused that. And specifically, we created this one stage. I think it was called The Box or something. Where, so you remember there were these like blocks that if you stood on them for too long, they would shake and then they would fall. So essentially what we did was in this like void of space, we created this box made of like a material you couldn't get out of. And on the ceiling, there was one of those blocks where if you stood on it, it would fall. And basically when you spawned into the fight at the start of it, if you stood on the block, you would fall into the box and then the block would respawn on top. So then you were just stuck in the box and there was no way to exit the stage. Because in Brawl, for those of you who don't know, you can't die from maximum hit points. Like you acquire damage, and the higher the damage, the more likely it is that you'll be booted off the stage. That's how you die. And the maximum damage you can hit is 999% damage, which takes like so long. So long story short, my brother and I, we try to avoid the box, but inevitably we both end up in the box. And then we would just punch each other until we got to 999% damage, and then we would just exit the game because there's no way to end the game. I just lost the game. But yeah, that was our custom brawl stage experience, and I would just love to know if anyone else has had a similar experience. Perfect game. Brawl, perfect game. It's time for our favorite game. Would I leave this person for this person? Yes. I don't even need to see. I love Aaron, but Aaron, get out of here. He said no. You were toxic. No. He would want nothing to do with me. I would not leave Levi for anyone, even though he would ask me. Yes. Yes. Yeah. Sorry, got a little carried away. Oh, I couldn't answer it. It was too hard. Aaron! Enough! Stop it. You need to have a talk with him. Aaron, you killed so many people. You are very angry. You are omniscient in a way that is troubling to me. You're in love with Mikasa. These are just a few of the reasons. If I see that man one more time. You. Here's my problem, okay? Dark and broody over blonde any day. Every day, all the time. However, pragmatically speaking, I'm not even answering the questions. It's... Aaron? Yes. Yes, I would. This is not... You are looking desperate. You want to kiss me so bad, Aaron Yeager. I'm gonna... Ooh. Ooh. Yeah. Sorry, I told you small, dark, and gloomy. I bring the Tengen energy to the relationship, so I don't need another Tengen. This combo? No. No, I wouldn't. I'm sorry, Nanami. I literally just said I bring the Tengen energy, so I wouldn't. I can Gojo, and here I am choosing him. Sorry. Okay, we're gonna do one more. Let's bring it home. No. Fine, Aaron, you go what you want. I'll stay with you. I will stay with you because I don't want to break up their couple and you need therapy. Maybe I could fix you. Jesus Christ. Did you all see my video where I did the anime men filter and Aaron would not leave me the fuck alone? Yeah, right? Great. Yeah, watch this. This was like 30 seconds ago. Look at this filter I found. Okay, I'm gonna rank these from the bottom to the top, and the last one will be my husband or wife. Perfect. Love that we're starting with the child at the bottom because... Aww. Okay. One of my hopefuls out down for the count early in the game, but it's fine. There's still a lot in here. Okay, that's great. Not a big fan. Okay, I was about to say there's some real weirdos in this filter, and I'm afraid one of them's gonna pop up. I know Grisha's in here. Oh, fuck. Okay, good. Sasha, I'm not particularly attracted to Sasha, but I think she'd be really fun. Okay. So looming in my future could be Pixis, could be Grisha, but it could be Jean, it could be Levi, it could... I'm scared to click it. Okay. Okay, hang on. I don't know who saw my last video, but the last time I did one of these filters, Aaron would not leave me the fuck alone. And here we are, yet again. He's following me. I shouldn't have clicked one. I don't know why I didn't have to give it to him, but here we are. Are you happy, Aaron? Are you happy? I can't believe it. You motherfucker. I can't stop looking at it. I'm so upset. Look at this. Answer it was too hard. Aaron! Enough! Stop it. You need to have a talk with him. Aaron, you killed so many people. Questions. It's... Aaron? We're gonna do one more. It just kept going. He kept going. He wouldn't stop. And now this. This is humiliating for both of us. It's a real enemies to lovers situation. God damn it, Aaron. Guys, the scene in Bridgerton season 2 where Kate and Anthony are like, where they're like, stop, wait, no, don't stop, wait, actually, stop, wait, don't stop. Oh, okay. When it comes to media, I can be an asshole. And what I mean by this is that the media I consume must be art. I have a hard time like watching things if I feel like they're not of good quality, even if they're fun. I don't allow myself to have guilty pleasures. I don't know why. I don't know what's wrong with me. I have this like obsession with time passing, and I'm like, I can't waste time on things that are bad, which is I understand. I am aware that is a really unattractive personality trait, and I don't like being this way, but I am. So tell me why. There's something about Bridgerton that eludes this rule. There is a drug in this TV show. I remember I watched the first season a long time ago and I was like, wow, you know, wasn't a big fan of the weird like baby trapping thing that Daphne did, like borderline assault, like maybe that was assault, I don't know. It made me feel very bad. And I finished the season and I was like, ugh. And then within 24 hours, I began to watch it again. Wow. And in the last 2 days, I've watched all of season 2. And that scene, the writing like on paper, like looking at that scene, I should have been like, me with all of my like high standards of dialogue and, you know, critique mindset, I should have been like, what is going on? And is that what I did? No. Instead, I was like, are they gonna kiss? They're gonna kiss. No, they can't. Wait, stop. No, don't stop. That dialogue was so bad. That scene was ridiculous. I watched it like this. I don't know what's happened to me. Oh no. I want to be more of a hater than I am. I sit and I criticize every minute of it, but I watch every minute of it and I yearn for more. And it's overwhelming me. Bridgerton is the bane of my existence and the object of all my desires. Okay, I'm not rating these. What the fuck is that? It was a feather. I'm gonna tell you which Attack on Titan ships I think sleep like each of these. Okay, here we go. Okay, first up we have, I think this is Sasha and Nicolo. I think that Sasha like does like weird little positions and he's just like holds her steady. I'm just gonna go up. Okay. Oh, a classic. This could be so many, but the first that comes to mind, because it's a classic, is Aramika. And I think that always Mikasa starts as the little spoon because Eren insists, but every time they wake up in the morning, Mikasa has become the big spoon in the night. Next. This is very cute, and it's giving Yumihisu. Or German, because I think that this is a couple that falls asleep talking to each other. Oh. Two free spirits. Not a ship for me, but this is Connie and Sasha. They have their sides, they claim their side of the bed, and then this is them like having a sleepover. Or if you ship it, I think they still would sleep the same way, either way. Okay. Aw, butt to butt. I think this is Reiner and Bertolt. Except that Bertolt would be sleeping weirder. But I think that this is, that they're so used to like keeping guard for each other that they would sleep back to back. Next. What the fuck is that? That's so cute. This is turning into like not couples, but just like cute. Like I think that Armin and Mikasa would sleep like that after like a hard night, after like the, oh my gosh, like the table fight. If you want romance though, it's Gianmarco. It's like a cute, shy little first love moment. Haha! This is Hanji and Levi. It is also Eren and Jean. It is also Connie and Sasha, or Sasha and Connie. This is very cute. This is very cute. I think this is Mikasa and Jean. I think that Mikasa would like do her own thing, but would still be like, you can have a foot. And Jean would be like, so grateful for that. No, it's sweet. It's like a little comfort. So sweet. Yumihisu or Iruri. Obviously, Historia, Ymir, Levi, Erwin. Let's see. Maybe the last one will help me figure out. That's Yumihisu. Okay, this is Iruri and that's Yumihisu at number 1. Of course, I'm pretty confident about all of those. As a scholar of Attack on Titan, this is my official blessing. Have an official's blessing. Wow, the ADHD popped out. Anyway, mwah, love you all. Did you see that video of the toilet with the thing? Hold on. This video where there's a toilet and then you put the stairs lower. I have a theory about this and I need you to listen to me. So in theory, you go up there, you close the stairs, you go on the toilet and no one can get up. But also, if someone's already up there, they can remove the stairs and then you're stuck on the toilet. And my theory is I think that every character known to man fits into one of 3 categories. Gets stuck up there but finds a way down, traps other people up there. Let me show you an example. Stuck, traps other people, stuck but gets down, stuck but gets down, stuck but gets down, traps others, stuck but gets down, stuck, traps others, stuck but gets down, traps others. Now you may find yourself disagreeing with some of my assignments, and that is not because I'm wrong, but because we're both right. That's right, you heard me. There are some characters that are a combination of 2. For example, these are both these are both traps others, aka each other, but they're also stuck blankets down. It's just an endless cycle of the two of them over and over again. We'll go back to this picture. Let's expand it. You already know. Traps others and also stuck blankets down. Usually if the traps others double with something, it's stuck blankets down because, you know, they're conniving. But you have some rare examples. I think Sasha's a stuck, but could also trap others. But if she gets stuck herself, she's not getting down. I think her stuck sensibility is stronger than the trapping sensibility, unlike Connie. I'd say that she's a stuck sun with a trapping moon and he is the opposite. Feel free to even tag yourself. I personally think that I'm a stuck blankets down. I think that's probably the most common alignment. So let me know and feel free to try it out on your favorite characters and see what happens. You and I know, we all know I am an anime TikToker, but you know what? I'm gonna be so honest with you that this is what I have been watching. I have taken a little break from the world of anime just briefly to indulge in the most guilty of pleasures, and without further ado, we're ranking Bridgerton Men. So that you're just gonna have to ride this one out with me. I'm sorry. Just to start right off the bat, I don't know who this man is. This is from Queen Charlotte. Okay, I haven't watched that, so he's gonna go down here. He looks like a frat boy. Okay. Strong start. Who is that? Guys, did I watch Bridgerton? Is he from Queen Charlotte too? Who is that? He's going down with the other guy. Sorry, he's not my type. Maybe if oh. Okay, he's very sweet. He's very sweet, but he's also not particularly my type. So I'm gonna put him at 7. Gotta leave spaces for Colin, not my type. But he's sweet. Benedict, bisexual king! He is my representation in this world. He gets a 4. I'm waiting for my man. Oh, he was really sweet. I wanted more of him. I really hope he comes back and that he's gonna go at 5. I know, above Colin. I feel people will be, yeah! Oh, yes, I am more than content with this top 3. That is exactly what I wanted this to look like. Let me see, is anyone out of place? I might put Grimsley, what's his name? Brimsley, you know what? He stays there, actually, because I don't know who the fuck these are, and he's a loyal worker. Lilacs! Yeah, I'm happy with this. Also, if you please will just take a second to visit the link in my bio. We were under our weekly goal this week. So I would really appreciate any traction you guys could bring to this fundraiser. Just send it around, even if you can't donate, and if you can give just even $1, it would help so much. If you haven't donated yet, please let this be your time to do it. These people are beautiful human beings I've been talking to, and they need your help. So thank you so much. Mwah. Listen, I am a seasoned anime TikToker. I have been on the app since 2020, and I've been making anime TikToks since 2021. Unlike many of my compatriots, I am still here doing the same thing, and I just have to say, so funny. And first of all, I'm not complaining because I love being on here, and I love what I do, and views are, you know, whatever. However, I am the funniest I've ever been. My skits are the best they've ever been. My editing, my dialogue, my acting, best it's ever been. My views, those are the lowest they've ever been. And I think it's just the sheer amount of people who are on the app, but it's so funny because, like, if I go back, I hesitate to even make this video because I know it's gonna send some people like back to my old content. I want to show you, like, this is legitimately like what those videos are like. Hey, Hanji. Yes? Shouldn't you be in the other room doing the thing you're supposed to be doing? Levi. Literally, it's like zooming every shot. There's like, the background music is too loud. The captions are all wonky. There's like a 5-second pause between like every line, and it's endearing. And I look back and I'm a little embarrassed, but I'm like, oh, that like got me to where I am today. However, it's great. All of those videos consistently 900K, 800K, 900K, 1 million. Like, top. If my views were like that high right now, I would be making bank. It pays well as it is, but like, it's just, it's wild. If you followed me back then and you were loving those videos, thank you for being here. I hope you still like them because I think they're much better now, but apparently the public, the For You page does not favor them anymore. What was I doing? Oh, you guys, it's crazy. We're still here. I just got an ad that was like, do you ever wonder how influencers are able to talk to the camera so clearly and without stopping? And I was like, As an influencer, I would love to know. Is there another way? And then it was an ad for a teleprompter app where it like puts it on the screen. This is news to me. It was just one of those moments that forced me to remember that like not everyone's brain is bad like mine. Built different. Ever wonder how influencers talk to their camera for so long without stopping? I don't know, unmedicated ADHD, hyperfixations, neurodivergence, being annoying, having a theater degree, any of these options, all of them in fact. I don't know why I'm moving the camera like this. Anyway, apparently there are teleprompters being used. There's teleprompter technology. Is that real? Like, I feel like you would just, wouldn't you see people, wouldn't it be like, hello everyone, I'm here today to talk to you about, if I film a video and TikTok strikes it down, that's it. It'll never come out the same way again. It'll never be as good. Same with my skits. I don't write a script for those. I just do it. And that's what that is. I can't prompt that. My brain wasn't built for a teleprompter. I get distracted from it. I feel like if I get that ad one more time, what should we watch on Peacock? It starts so abruptly. Suddenly it's just happening like at you. I have watched it all the way through multiple times. Why? A great question. I don't know. Once it starts, it's like it's happening and then suddenly it's done. It's like a blackout and it has happened. But the way that like every time I scroll away from it, the moment after, my memory is like zapped. It's like it never happened until the next time it comes around. And I'm like, what should we watch on? Enough. It's been over a week and I can't do it anymore. I don't even have Peacock. I'm not, there's no movie date night on Peacock. I'm not watching anything on Peacock. If I download Peacock, will you stop? Will it stop? Will it end then? Well, I'll do it. I'll make an account. Take my money, take my soul. I have the key. It's in my head. What should we watch on Peacock? I bet that's it. Go check it right now. Just go type in what should we watch on Peacock. I bet that's the key. I think it's entered a part of my brain that's like too deep in that there's no getting it back out. You know what? And the worst part is I'm going to post this video. I'm going to scroll and I'm going to forget and it's going to get me again. I was a musical theater major too. Maybe this is penance for that. Do you guys talk to yourself when you're home alone? Out loud? Out of your mouth? Am I supposed to do that? I recently started asking around and most of the people that I talked to were like, oh yeah. And it's crazy to me. That's crazy. Not like it's crazy to talk out loud to yourself, but like it's the amount of people who said yes versus no is like, that's shocking to me. Personally, I am like going 1,000 miles a minute in here all the time. It's like, but if you like had a camera on me and just alone in the house, it would be silent. It would be silence. If I was home for 3 days by myself and there's a camera and you watch the playback, it would be 3 days of silence. And that's crazy to me. Now that like when I think about it that way, I'm like, no, that's not normal. That can't be normal. But like, I don't need to say it out loud. I hear it's happening up in here. Am I supposed to be talking out loud? Is it unhealthy that I'm not? It's like everyone does it apparently. I don't know how it's what's normal. That's weird. I don't know. I'm home alone right now. But I'm not talking to myself. I guess I'm talking to you. The second I turn this camera off though, it's gonna be silent. Oh, maybe I should just like start talking to myself to see how it feels. It feels so unnatural though. I don't know. Oh God. Is it like this? Is this how you guys sound? Is it like conversational? Or is it more like, hold on. What's up? Oh, that thing. Like, is that what you do? What do I do? Are you like, do you like talk about the things you have to do? Or like, what's next? That's crazy to me. I don't do it. I just don't do it at all. Why don't I do it? I don't know, man. This video is too long. What's happening? I have a question for other baristas. If you're not a barista, get out of here. Get out of here. Just kidding, you can stay, but this is not going to be for you. You know when you're pouring something into a to-go cup, maybe there's like whipped cream on the top of the drink, whatever, and you're like filling it up and you stop right before it's like too full. And there's still some milk left because maybe you steamed too much, or maybe, you know, there's still only a little bit of whipped cream left in the can, whatever. And you're looking at the cup and intellectually, mentally, you are like, if I add more, the lid will not go on this cup. You know that. You have that moment, you sit with it a second. And then you fucking do it. What is that? To so many of my coworkers, I've been like, you know that thing where like the cup's already full and you're like, don't add more. And then you do it. And all of them were like, yeah, man. What is it? It's like a monkey brain thing. Like all of a sudden my body takes over. It's like I'm watching myself do it from inside my little brain, the part of the brain that was like, knew that it was too much in the first place. I'm like, no, as like my hand just mechanically moves. And then I put the lid on. And as I'm putting the lid on sometimes too, I'm like, it's gonna squish out. And I still do it. And then lo and behold, it fucking squishes out all over the countertop. And I knew it was gonna happen. I knew from day one. I predicted the whole thing like Aaron Yeager. What is it? Why? Somebody explained to me why I went to Whole Foods today and I walk in to pay for the food, my Whole Foods. And the sign said, would you like to pay with your palm? Would I like, what kind of dystopian ass motherfucking shit? Absolutely the fuck. Amazon wants my genetic data. Like, don't worry, just give us your genetic information. Us, Amazon, your favorite ethically sound company, Amazon. I could not believe that that was an option. It was so casual. The sign was so casually placed. I did one of these. I was like, nobody else was distressed about this. Are we there? Is it happening now? I knew it was gonna happen soon, but I didn't know it was now. What do you do? How did they even get that? I told this to my dad and he thought that Amazon already had our data. And I was like, you know what? It's a fair guess. I wouldn't be shocked if I held my palm up and it was like, welcome, Sarah. Oh, I don't know, man. It was really alarming. I just wanted to buy my blueberries, and I did, and then I overdrafted. Maybe I wouldn't have overdrafted if I paid with my palm. I will overdraft buying blueberries 1,000 more times before I give Amazon my fingerprint. Back off. So I'm a barista, and something that I always wonder about is when somebody says something like, I want a splash of milk, or like a dab of milk, a touch of milk. Light, what does that look like? You know those things that like measure shots for bartenders? I want to kind of do that for barista-ing. So let's just demonstrate really quick. Hold on. I'm gonna show you guys what these measurements look like for me. And I wanna know if other baristas do the same thing or if this is like psychotic to you. Okay, this is what I do. This is a splash of milk. This is now a little vaguer if someone says, just a little milk. This is relative to this size also, just to clarify. Light and sweet. Imagine I put the sugars, 4 sugars, 5 sugars, whatever. Okay, oh wait. Light and sweet with milk. Light and sweet with half and half. I feel like that was like kind of the same. It was a thinner pour though. Less with half and half. This is my personal favorite. You can tell someone goes to Dunkin' Donuts if they order from a real life person 3 milks. This is what I do though. But I don't make fun of them for it. I should, but I don't. If someone asks if I can give them 3 milks, I go like this. Quite literally. And those are my milk measurements. Thank you for coming to my TikTok. I'm sorry that this is the content I'm making right now. I've been moving and it's really stressful and it's coming together, but this is all you get right now. I'm so sorry. Please keep following me. I promise I'll post more anime soon. Stop everything right now. Do you guys know what the fuck? Do you know what this is? If so, why has no one told me? If you don't know what this is, you best keep watching because I'm going to save your life. Do not touch this shit with a 10-foot pole. This allegedly is bubble gum. Bubble jug. Now, maybe I'm the only one out of the loop here, but my friend mentioned bubble jug the other day to me and my other friend, and we were like, I beg your fucking finest pardon. She was like, bubble jug. And I thought we gaslit her into not thinking bubble jug existed. Not a day later, we're checking something out in the convenience store. She's like, I told you. Bubble jug is bubble gum. I want you, first of all, guess how many servings. I would love nothing more than for you to guess how many serving sizes this is. Say it out loud. Affirm it into the universe, lock it and solidify it. It's 2. 2 servings. And let me show you what's in here. Keep in mind, this is bubble gum. So let me give you a good look into the into the porthole. You see that? What you're supposed to do, as per this instruction here, shake and chug, is tip this back into your mouth. Upon doing which, thousands of tiny sand-like, grain-like morsels will tip into your throat, will fall back into your esophagus. Your knee-jerk reaction will be to swallow, but you can't because it's bubble gum. What you have to then do is work it into sort of a mash, and then slowly the thousands of granules will meld together into one conglomerate, into one piece of gum that will have flavor for about 3 seconds. Do you see? Fuck, how much dust? This looks like a little tonsil stuff. Now, because this wouldn't be a real PSA without showing the dangers of the product, I'm gonna chew some gum. So here we go. So you're supposed to well, let's do it right. Shake and chug. Time to chug. It's like the cinnamon challenge. Oh, I see. There's so much sand. Okay. Oh my god. I just got chills. I don't know why. What's happening to my body? I hope TikTok puts one of those warnings on this. It's like action performed by professionals. And there you have it. So, in short, that was the saddest little fart of a bubble. Thanks for watching. 100 calories. This is done. We're done. After nearly 5 years of making content about Attack on Titan, and mostly about these 3 angels, I know you're all waiting with bated breath, dying to know the answer to something I have refrained from speaking on for a long time. Who would I fan cast as the AOT veterans? Now, I spent my childhood on Tumblr fan casting various pieces of media. Face claims, remember those? I'm here to put all your speculations to rest. I will tell you. Welcome to the SARAJAMSS official AOT veterans fan casting assignment reveal. We're gonna start strong with Levi. Now, if you'll follow this comment, you'll see that this is a link to a video of me talking about enjoying Dane DeHaan. And I must say, I do appreciate the people who fan cast Dane DeHaan as Levi. So let's just take a moment for that, okay? It's great. This is great. I'll hear nothing about it. However, I have since been made aware of another man, and I must say, I am sorry to Dane. Step aside, because look at this guy. I present to you my casting choice for Levi, Freddie Carter, everyone. Ignore the laundry. Next up, I have to speak on something. I fear this is controversial, okay? I'm sorry to say it. I held my tongue in 2020, in 2021, in 2022 when anime TikTok went crazy with this. I have never been a big fan of the Chris Evans, Ervin Smith agenda. I'm sorry. I don't think Chris Evans' facial features are severe enough. I don't think his nose is iconic enough. I don't think his eyebrows are iconic enough. I would like to reveal to you my personal Ervin Smith headcanon. Everyone, give it up for Lee Pace. Just gonna let this propaganda play for a minute. Look at him. He's beautiful. Now we're on to Hanji, and this is gonna be crazy. I believe this is a new hot take. I've not seen anyone mention this person. I feel passionately about it. As we know, Hanji is a non-binary icon, and therefore I think should be played by a non-binary icon. Stick with me here. Hear me out. Okay, ready? Drum roll, drum roll. Fuck. Emma Curran. I know what you may be thinking. At first glance, their features do not scream Hanji, right? However, I think, first of all, very important that Hanji has an iconic nose. Emma doesn't quite have the same iconic nose as Hanji, this hook bridge bump situation. However, I do think they have a very distinctive nose. I think they have a very distinctive face. Something about their features is like, I don't know. There's something about the way they look that feels right to me. This is less of an off the page situation and more of like a, I think the vibe is right. They're an amazing actor also, and they're non-binary, so slay. Now that we have them, let's line them up together. Let me just show you my vision. Look at them. I'm confident about it. I feel good about it. Am I a casting agent? No. Do I feel like I could cast Attack on Titan? Yes, I feel really confident about that. These are my opinions for my 3 parents. Let me know what you think. Just my opinions, just my thoughts, just my feeling. I've been asked for this opinion before, so thank you for bearing with me almost 5 years before I made this video. I hope you enjoy. Alternatively, I would love to just play everyone in Attack on Titan, so if we're making a movie, I'll be in it. Just someone who gets snatched up by Titan in the first scene. Carla, give me like 10 years, I can do Carla. All right, anyway, thanks for watching. Don't look at my laundry.
I don't know who's in charge of this, but I think that Hasman Hotel should end with someone, maybe that red guy with the glasses, saying, "This really has been Hotel." Thank you.
My phone got stolen last night by a man on a bike. First of all, we always wonder what we'll say or do in those situations, and I was shocked to find out that what came out of my mouth was, yo, yo! But I'm making this because I was walking back quickly to my friend's house, Eliza, to, deal with the situation. And I passed by these 2 queer people sitting on a bench, and I had, let me just paint the picture. I had my big olive overcoat flapping the wind. I'm sure I looked kind of like I was serving something fierce because I was dissociating. And I was holding a painting that I found on the side of the road, and I was just walking, strutting, if you will. And these people were sitting on a bench, and they yelled something at me. And I didn't understand English. I didn't process because I was like, So I looked at them, and I was kind of like, and I kept walking. And I realized like 2 blocks later that they had gone, work! And then I looked at them so weirdly. And so if you're those people, I just want you to know, I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. It was nice to know that in that moment in which I was like stressed and traumatized. I apparently was serving. Anyway, I'm safe. I'm fine. I have no phone. This is my old phone. I just like recharged. Lost some really good videos, so that's really heartbreaking. But I'm safe, you know, and apparently in dire situations, I surf cunt, so it's good to know. Hello and welcome to My Anime Hear Me Out. This is a new segment. We're testing it out. I'm gonna see if you guys like it. I guess we should just get right into it. Should I turn off comments? Perhaps. I don't want to hear it. You all have your own hear me outs. I'm sure you do. Let me have mine. Whoa, she's moving, grooving. Number 1, we're gonna start off strong with Orochimaru. Look, my sexuality and gender both have always followed long-haired men with cunty little waists and elegant clothing. His clothing's not super elegant. I love a bad guy. He's very queer-coded. I love a queer man. There's something he's not. I can't say that. I was gonna mention his tongue. Moving on. When I first watched Naruto, I thought I was revolted by him. But then I thought about it and I was like, is that what the feeling was? Or is it more complicated than that? When I present this to you, I think you'll begin to understand a pattern with me, and it is Doma. Another one that upon first read of Demon Slayer, I was like, I hate this guy, he's horrible. And then there'd be a panel where I'd be like, it's looking great here. Or you do something really like, I have this problem with characters who are like horrible people, but then are like silly goofy. Like, kind of like him. I like to call it the Roman Roy effect. Like, oh, I'm charmed. Like, oh no. Look at his eyes too. No, he's horrible. Actually, I hate him. I do hate him. Next up, this is not controversial. We're gonna take a breather together. We're gonna recover from the last 2. Tall Man Senshi. This isn't even a hear me out. This is just a little pause from the chaos and what's to come. Look at him. He looks great. He looks great as a dwarf, but this is on another level. And this isn't usually my type either, but this is doing something for me. Keep it up. Elf Senshi. Not Elf Senshi. Oh my, Elf Senshi too! Okay, next. Now, I don't care if you judge me for this because I know that Araki would love it. Zipper Man! I don't need to explain. Also, he's attached to Bruno, who's also hot. Look at that zipper. The waist zipper? What's going on there? And you know what? We're just gonna throw in my next one, which is Whitesnake. I said it. I will not back down. Look at the physique. Body, yaddy, yaddy. Both of them. I don't know. I like a strong, silent type. And now, I am first and foremost an Attack on Titan content creator. Therefore, I will give you my Attack on Titan hot take. Again, not so controversial. Hanji would love me for this. You know I have to do it. This guy. Maybe that's not the best picture. I will not apologize. Look at him! Also, I think that this is like a relative situation. I remember the first time I laid eyes on him, and you're seeing like ugly little Titan after ugly little Titan, and suddenly this guy pops out? Hello. Anyway, thank you. These are my opinions. My mind will not be changed on any of them, so I hope you enjoy. Thank you very much. I have a list on my phone of some of my favorite characters, like of all time across all media, and some of them, particularly the male ones, are troubling. So I wanted to share some of them with you, the male ones, today for you right now. I'm not going to say anything about why I like them or like what's up with that. I'm just going to tell you some, and then I want you to tell me psychologically and fundamentally what is wrong with me. Random order. Number 1, we have Jesse Pinkman. Number 2, we have Elle. This is really good, just the 2 of them here before anything else. Number 3, we have Roman Roy. Number 4, we have Sirius Black, but I'm not in the Marauders fandom, so I don't know anything about like what's up over there with that. This is just like reading Harry Potter standpoint. Just I feel like that's not like dissing the Marauders fandom, but it just feels like an important distinction to me. Number 5, we have Levi Ackerman, obviously. Number 6, we have Victor from Arcane. Number 7, Higuruma from Jujutsu Kaisen. That's all I'll give you right now. It also must be said, I am attracted to men, but also I'm non-binary and have masculinity within me. I don't know what that means in relation to all of these guys, but they all make me feel a special, funny kind of way. So I just wanted to share, and you just tell me what's up with me and, you know, what's wrong. Thank you. Thank you.
Something unspeakable has just happened to me. Tell me why. I just got off my shift, my 7-hour shift. I open TikTok. This is the first thing I see on my For You page. But you know what? You know what is the worst part? Is that's not the unspeakable part. I opened, first of all, 4 of my mutuals reposted it. I didn't even see who that was, but I am gonna go back and find it and look at that. But there's still no way to know which one of you actually directed it onto my For You page. But that's not the point. The point is, I discovered a new button I've never seen before on TikTok, which was this. And naturally, what better time to explore that new button than right now? So I clicked it. Why did I see this? And you know what it showed me? And I want to argue with that. I do want to argue with that. But I can't. And I couldn't even tell you what specifically it was that did it. But I just know that, like, I did deserve this. That this was coming to me, ultimately. So, great edit. Great edit. I didn't even process what it was at first. I was like, oh, it's like a compilation of, like, a bunch of different characters. No. And they said the Attack on Titan fandom was dying. Ha! Sick puppies. Currently on my way to ComicCon, accidentally taking the most roundabout fucking way anyone's ever taken to get to the Javits Center. I only have one badge, unfortunately, so I am going alone. Today, we will be in search of Gojos. I want to hunt down as many Gojos as I can find. Not cosplayers, Gojo art and or figures. And you're coming with me, so let's do it. Wait, let me do a transition, or I won't be a TikToker. Okay, ready? Ta-da! Miraculous transition. So I have made it into the Javits Center. I have my pass. I realized I probably shouldn't show people's Gojo art without their permission. So instead, I will be doing a Gojo count. I'm just gonna count the Gojos that I see here at Comic-Con, and I'll let you know the amount, the final tally, and the quality of the Gojos as well. It's very important. All right, let's go find Gojos. Encountered Femme Gojo in the bathroom. One Gojo. That's one Gojo, everyone. Great cosplay. I see him. I see his little eyes. Shh, he's sleeping. Taking a brief pause from hunting Gojos to acknowledge the worst thing that ever happened to TikTok. Every time I see a white-haired guy from afar, I think it's Gojo. No. Original Gojo. I'm giving half a Gojo for that. Kakashi's count for half a Gojo. No. That should be the other way around. Kakashi counts for 2 Gojos. We're inventing new math here. Okay, we got another 2 Gojos. I suddenly have a feeling I'm gonna end up with more Kakashis than Gojos. The mission is deviating. Oh my god, this is huge. We got a twofer. We got a twofer. Oh, 3fer. 4. Wait, 5. That was huge. Big money moves at that stand. Okay, this one's huge. I'm calling it the Grug. The Gojo. The incredible show-stopping work. That was art by Quentin. There's another Kakashi, aka 2 Gojos, back over there. You just have to trust me on this one. Are you having fun not seeing all these Gojos? Is this interesting for you? Okay, this isn't a Gojo, but you know what? It's got the eyes. It might as well be. I'd know those 6 eyes anywhere. That's half a Gojo. Okay, it's one of these these things where there's a bunch of things inside of the thing, and I'm gonna guess that I'm gonna find 6 Gojos in there. Okay, and plus Kakashi points, we're gonna say 10. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I might have overshot it. 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm so close. Does it count as 10 Gojos if more than half of them are Kakashis? Failure. I overshot it. I should have just asked them, can you show me all your Gojos? But I got anxious. They did have a Bertolt Hoover figure in there, which is sad. It's kind of sad. I don't think anyone owns that. All right, everyone, we are wrapping up for the day. This is the final Gojo count, plus the Kakashis. It's been great. This has been my Friday at Comic-Con, aka the hunt for Gojo, day 1. We'll see if there'll be a day 2. Maybe not. I don't know if we're gonna do better than today. Thanks for watching. Yo, I'm Mo. I updated TikTok and I regret it. And you know what? I knew this was gonna happen. Something fucked up always happens with the interface every time I update the app, but it was glitching, so I did it anyway. And now we have this. What is this? What is this? Where's my classic font? What is this? My options? What is this? I just want to make a video with text that looks normal. And now I have to make it elegant?
retro. And you know what? At least this seems to be happening with everyone, because I'm seeing more and more TikToks with like vintage font. But it's disgusting. Why can't you let me keep the option at least if I'm not feeling bold or heavy? This is one, arcade. You're doing too much. You changed the colors also. The colors were fine. And then, oh my God, finally they gave the letters like black borders instead of like yellow for blue. What the fuck is that? I've gotten used to it. They've developed the Stockholm Syndrome-esque feeling about it. I was fine with it, but once they changed it, I was like, great. Finally, at long last, after 5 years, this is what they've finally realized that there was an issue with the fonts. And now the font colors are back. I just don't, there's so many issues with this app. Tell me why I can't search my own videos to find like 2021 posts. But thank God, the colors of the fonts have changed in a minuscule way. I would love to be an app developer. I would love to like watch requests pour in for like actual like changes to the infrastructure of the app, and then be like, let's make this shade of blue slightly more green. What are you doing? Give me my classic font. Whoever is in charge of the TikTok interface, I have a question. What in the sweet hell is this? What is that? Every day I open this application and there is a new feature, a new button. The post button is shrunk and also moved 5 centimeters up. Why? What is this? Hey Annie, hey girl. What is this? Why are there 4? What is STEM? Oh my God, I was a theater major. I don't know what that is. Why is the app is good. That's not true, but the app is fine. Stop changing things. All of social media, hold on, I need to set this down. All of social media everywhere went into decline the day that app developers were like, you know what we need to do is change everything all the time, every 2 days. Bam, bam, new interface, new button, new features. Oh, you're looking for that feature? It's gone already, bitch. That was just there Monday through Thursday. What? I can't keep up. Every day I am imbued more and more with the sense that if I were to leave TikTok for like a month and come back to it, I would not be able to be a content creator anymore, because I'd be like, I don't know what's going on. I don't know how to work the app. I don't know where anything is. I don't know. This is how they keep you locked in. You gotta be present. You gotta be on it. You gotta be clocking what's coming, what's going, what's in fashion, what's on trend. One day, I hope that anthropologists look at all of this and they're able to be like, this was a dark time for humanity because of things like TikTok adding a Black Friday sale and putting that little mysterious pink ticket up in the corner of my screen. I don't want to click it. I'm scared it's gonna like, I don't know, post my notes app to my story or something. I don't know. Yes, wearing a ponytail and my actual glasses. Because now I'm like, oh, that's Hanji. This is just how I wear my hair. Hold on. I used to wear this style all the time. I mean, who doesn't? It's a basic hairstyle. It's a ponytail. But now, on days where I don't want to wear my contacts and my hair is up, God forbid I do this. This look is ruined for me. Same with this big black jacket that I always wear in my videos. Hold on, where is she? Where is she? This is a costume now. I don't even know who I am right now, but it's like I'm doing a video. Sasha? God forbid I put it up. Hello, this is a great question and I'm so glad you've asked, because boy do I have answers. In fact, if you'll just one moment. I made something because I was so excited to talk about my little guys that I want to kiss in my favorite show. So I have in fact made a whole little document thing for this. So I've made 4 categories for you. They consist of the following. God, these people are in love and I could cry thinking about how much I love them. This gives me really warm, fuzzy feelings. You know what? I'm not screaming from the rooftops, but still, ellipses. 2 thumbs up for this. And finally, this is good, but only if a certain condition is met. Let's dive in. I'm a crazy person. I'm squatting on my floor. In our first tier here, moving my trash can. So in our first tier, let's just get right into it. We only have 3 ships. God, these people are in love and I could cry thinking about how much I love them. First, and obviously, we have Evidently Levi. I've never in my life, have felt so strongly about a ship as I do these men. You look at my account, you all know. If you're just finding this and you'll learn. These are my men. Their dynamic is just so complicated and beautiful. I love them. Next up in this category, we have Historian Ymir.
of course. Tragic, beautiful, perfect. Historia's character was completely trashed and I hate that, but them together and the time that they were together is so beautiful and I want more from them and I would watch a whole show just about them. And finally, the last one in this category, and I feel actually like this is going to surprise people because I never talk about them, but I love them. Eren and Mikasa. I fucking love them. As Eliza says, I love a canon ship, first of all. Second of all, I just think the first time I watched, I did not feel this way. I was like, oh God, it's like so, feels one-sided, whatever. Upon a rewatch and another rewatch, and it has really grown on me, and I've hurt for them, and I love them, and I just want them to be happy. Oh, I could talk more about it. I could talk about more about these three. So these are my golden three. Emphasis on Aruri, of course. Look at my profile picture. Only one man. Next tier we have, this gives me really warm fuzzy feelings. Not the same level of passion as the other three, but I love it. I love it. No complaints, big feelings. First up we have Jarman. I've been on a little kick recently. First time I watched it through, didn't see it, didn't understand it, didn't process it. Heard about the ship, was like, rewatched it, knowing that that was a ship. Mind blowing. It's everywhere all the time. Check it out. Next up, Hanji and Moblit. Of course, very unproblematic, not a controversial opinion. Next, Niccolo and Sasha. Who's gonna say anything about that? Again, love a canon ship. They're perfect. He's perfect for her. They're so sweet. They make me feel like they teach each other about a cross-cultural thing and like what their relationship symbolizes in the grand scope of things. Beautiful. Moving right along, we have Hanji and Peak. Big fan. I think it's so great. I think the concept of Hanji having somebody, a human being that also happens to align with like what her research is and it has always been, and the opportunity to like explore that up close and ask questions, I think is such a cute dynamic. Next up, I think this is gonna come out of left field for some people because I feel like you're gonna forget that this was even a thing ever. Kenny and Yuri. Don't sleep on this. I love them. It's the Ackerman relationship. Again, look where the other two Ackerman relationships went. Top tier. If they had more time on screen, or if we got to see their relationship properly, I think it would be up there too, because I love the Ackermans and their people. Finally, in this category, we have Falco and Gabby. So sweet. I love them both. I loved Gabby from day one, and I'll fight anyone. I don't care. And Falco is so pure. Of course, obviously, like in a little like first crush puppy love kind of a way, because they're babies, but I love them. I have hope for what the trajectory of their lives will entail together. Next category, we have, you know what? I'm not screaming from the rooftops, but still, ... 2 thumbs up for this. First up, we have Reiner and Birdie. Personally, I don't feel strongly about shipping Reiner with anybody, but if it was gonna be somebody, it would be Bertolt. Next up, Jean-Marco. I used to be more passionate about this, but I think that they were just such a fleeting moment. Also, in my perception of Jean, I think that he would be, if this man is bisexual, and I do feel deeply that he is as a bisexual, I think that at this point he still was like not super aware of that. This next one is going to astound. I just know. It's really weird, and the first time I heard of that I was like, what the fuck are you talking about? But hear me out. Picture this. Okay, this one's funny. Maybe this should go to the last category. Okay, hold on. We'll kick off the next category with them. This is good, but only if a certain condition is met. Levi and Onyonkopon. Look, I think this is the condition for this is that it's entirely invented. It's entirely fan constructed because we don't see them really interact after the events of the canon end too much. But I have seen all these like headcanons that people have made about them like running the tea shop together and like healing together and getting to know each other. Onyonkopon is like the only person left alive by the show who has like a brain cell in his head besides like Armin. He's Levi's age, and I love that, you know, Levi's lost everybody and like kind of replacing that friendship. And if it's more, like, I think that's sweet too. I never in my life thought I could see him with anybody else other than Daddy Big Balls, but you know, this came out of nowhere and surprised me. Another ship, conditional ship, Annie and Armin. I only like this ship if the reason that Armin is attracted to her is Bertolt inside of him. I think that is so interesting and kind of fucked up, and I like would love to explore that more. But if it's just them falling in love, no. Which brings me to the last ship, that's Jean and Mikasa. And the condition is that it's kind of like a unbalanced dynamic. I can only see it, whereas like I can see them making a happy life together, but I don't think that she will ever love him as much as he deserves. And I think he'll accept that. And that's really sad. And I think that's beautiful in a way. But if we're talking about like, oh, happy ships, they're perfect for each other and I love them together, I can't see them like that. You know that one art? Hold on. This. Oh, it's that. Thank you for listening to me on my floor. I don't know how long this will be when it's completed, but I've used the full 10 minutes. Never happened before, so thanks. It looks like it's time for the annual reminder that I am one person. I get there were like 7 comments on this video of people being like, how could you do that? How could you leave us on a cliffhanger like that, man? Show the kiss. Do part 2 of the kiss. You guys, please. What do you think? I just like envision, what do you think? What do you want me to do? Like, what is the plan? If someone could draft up a plan for me and show me what they want that to look like. But I think there's been a grave miscalculation on your part. It's a flattering comment to receive because I love that you feel like you're watching 2 people. Like, that's so great. But I always end up with one of these, with some of these comments, and it's really funny. Do you want me to like, then it cuts away. Here, let's do a sample right now, ready? Like, is that it? Would that be satisfying to you? I don't think so, but I know what you mean. I want them to kiss too. I'm doing all I can. This is like I think this is where we draw the line, I think. You know where the kiss is. The kiss is here. Maybe the kiss is the friends we made along the way. Maybe the kiss is the amount of people who now ship Jarman. Jarman Nation rising again from the phoenix ashes of the final Elizas. Dear Aaron Hansen. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry I let you down. I'll give you one though. Ready?
To be the characters. Stop.
What do you say?
The same makeup
That's
that you're
not,
wearing.
that's
This
not
is
cosplay. No, it's not.
You're pretending
Okay,
to be.
so there's a thing called closet cosplay, which is like.
But you're so pretty there.
Oh, you're so
good
pretty
makeup.
here.
It's pretty.
Every time I see you, I mine you for content. This is not cosplay. So this is me in a bun.
So this is you
Uh-huh.
wearing the makeup you're currently wearing.
Yes.
Show the camera your eye. So here at this table you are the human SARAJAMSS. Here you are animated fictional character Erwin
From what?
from
Enunciated it so well. Attack on Titan.
So you're pretending to be a fictional character here, but you look the same as you do here.
Yeah. So I would not call that cosplay.
That's cosplay.
No. This is like sketch comedy.
You're playing.
Okay, so it's about 6 hours later, and Allie's come to a new conclusion.
What does LARP stand for?
Live action role play.
Wow.
Whoa! Whoa! How do you know? What did you think it was?
Live action role play.
Living a real person. What was your guess about LARPing? How often do you think about LARPing? Never. If there's one thing I've learned tonight, it's that you guys are real ones, okay? Because listen, I just posted, by accident, a 5-minute unedited draft, an announcement of me moving to YouTube and posting on YouTube, which by the way, I will be doing. However, wasn't planning on announcing it for maybe another few months because I don't have YouTube videos yet. They're unedited, they're sitting in iMovie. This draft was up for an hour. Almost 10,000 people saw it. And I want you to like comprehend how many people that is. Like picture 10,000 people. 10,000 people saw a draft that literally, first of all, started with me going like, hi guys. Hi guys. There were like hundreds of comments on it and not a single one was like, hey queen, is this a draft? Literally all of them were like, oh my god, so excited, like can't wait. Oh, this is the video I would like to see. Throughout the video, okay, also my phone is running low on memory. I am getting a new phone. That's why I posted the thing, because you know, when you get a new phone, TikTok deletes your drafts. Trying to clear the drafts, I tried to post it to private. Throughout the video, at random points, I'm like, anyway, so let me know like what you guys want to see. Like stopping and starting the fucking video and nobody commented on it. You guys, like, there's no, either, my conclusion is either you guys didn't watch that video, you just saw me, but you did because you were commenting on it. You were like, you were answering the questions I asked in the video. So like, you were listening to me. Did you have the sound off? Even so, you were watching me be like, I burped at one point. I think I was like eating a salad, but I like stopped at one point and I was like, anyway, I don't understand, like,
That means like everyone who commented on that was like, damn, this is a weird video, but you just didn't say anything about it. I'm so mortified. I was literally on a FaceTime with my parents. We were talking and I was like, hang on, I'm sorry. I was like, I posted a draft an hour ago. An hour ago? There's no way you didn't notice that that was weird. I don't understand. If you commented on that video and you're here now, what was the thought process? Were you just being kind? Did you notice that it was super bizarre, that there were no sharp cuts? I don't think there was a caption. There were certainly no subtitles. It's just me existing for 5 whole minutes being like could have been worse. I could have been like naked in it, I guess. Like, I don't know. I was up for an hour. You guys are ride or dies. I will tell you that. Damn. It's good to know, I guess, that I have this kind of support. That if I ever go crazy on the internet, you guys will be like, yeah, go Sarah. So I'll be posting on a YouTube channel this summer. Stay tuned for that. One thing about me is that I can do, you know what, sorry, I should slate. Hi, my name is Sarah, and today I will be doing for you my impression of Light Yagami. Thank you, as stated in my special skills section of my resume. Hold on, I need to channel him. Okay, ready? No, I can't laugh yet. They're all gonna die. No, for the first time in my life, I feel provoked to hit a woman. Oh, Light, I'll take a potato chip and eat it. You know what I always think is him, but it's not? Is that audio that's like, one day I am going to snap, and then you will not hear from me again. That the corporation. So the problem with this is like, I will start doing that voice, like at work. That line specifically. No, I can't laugh yet. He lives in me, just below the surface. Oh, Light. Anyway, thank you so much. Thank you for your consideration. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to talk about something that I'm very passionate about, and it's called how it's possible to, you know that scene in The Office where Michael Scott is like, headline is, and then he's like, paper company, and it like goes on for so long. That's what's happening right now. How it's possible to kin a character that's a horrible person without being a horrible person yourself. It's possible. I can do it. And so can you. We all have some badness in us. Light would make this video. Listen though, listen. I was talking to my friend Angel about this and they agree with me. It's not just me in this boat here. But in my brain, there's 3 types of kinning a character, right? And let me lay them out for you. Type 1 is when you're like, I am he is me. Like, I feel like personality-wise, experience-wise, like we're just like, right? That's a whole category. For me, we have Tanjiro and we have Gojo. I know it's crazy. Those are very different characters, but both of them in different ways. I'm like, I feel it. Next category, we have conditional kin is what I like to call it. And this is a character who's like, you are not like, oh, we're so similar. However, at certain points in your life, like certain moments or in very specific situations, environments, it comes out, and when it comes out strong. For me, unfortunately, this is Rohan Kashibe. He lives in me, in the dark deep down. And watching him, I'm not like, wow, I really feel this character. It's just that like, sometimes when I get a little nasty, it's nasty in the way that he is nasty. Does that make sense? And third and lastly, we have the type of kinning that I like to call template kin. Okay? And stick with me, okay? Stick with me. This is a type of character where your morals do not align. Your personalities do not necessarily align. However, the way that their mind is like structured, or something about like their personality and how it is structured, like that structure, that like mindset, that whatever, like how they navigate the world is the way you also do. But you don't have to like have the same values and morals, okay? And let me explain to you. This is just like, it's unfortunate because it's like the worst character in all of anime. But listen, hear me out, okay? I want you to remember that I told you that Tanjiro is my highest kin as I talk about this now, okay? Thank you. The thing with light yagami is that I'm gonna preface this by saying that I have only killed one bug ever in my life, and it was last year, and I felt very bad about it. It took me 26 years to kill a bug. I'm against the death penalty. I've always been very passionate about that. I voted against it. Here's the thing. I would use my power in the exact opposite way that this man uses his power, okay? I'm gonna establish that and make it very clear. However, the kind of like, oh, I trust my moral compass above the government, above the law, above society's moral compass, and like have enough faith in that. Like, I guess is a little bit of like a God complex. Right? Ultimately, what I'm trying to say is like, would I use my morals that I trust very deeply to like make big decisions for large groups of people because I think I know what's best? Yeah, I think so. I think that my ego would lead me to think that I could do a lot of good for the world and I would make those big choices. And if a magical tool came out of the sky and I found it, I think that even if somebody told me, no, this just, you happen to find this isn't specifically for you, I would be like, but like, it's for me a little bit, you know? That's all I'm saying. So long story short, this is so horrific enough a question that I can't even physically say out loud the answer to it, but I hope that makes sense. Thank you for coming to my kin talk. Also, you can't just say perchance. Thanks. So I'm in my apartment and I was in the common space making a TikTok like this as Connie. One of my roommates is a subletter that I do not know very well. And I'm gonna perform for you what I just did when I thought that she was coming into this shared space. As I was making a Connie Springer TikTok, I'm gonna just, hold on. I think she left, but I'm not sure. I'm just gonna, okay, so I did this. This is, hold on. I was like this. And she didn't even come into this space. She just left. And then I was like, fuck. That was more embarrassing. It was more embarrassing that I was like, ooh, gotta play cool. For what? For nothing. That's what. Oh, that's gone. Anyway, by the way, I lost the old Connie beanie and this has these on it, which is why the hood's always up. Ooh. Actually, kind of cute. Ow. Okay. Anyway, I'm embarrassed. I'm embarrassing. Okay, if you ever had a Wii growing up, I need you to answer me a question, okay, please. I don't know, I've lost the ability to form a sentence. What in the fuck is the Me Parade? Riddle me that. We dug up our old Wii a few days ago, my brother and his partner and I, and we were playing, and we discovered, as we were making new Miis, the Me Parade button in the top right corner. I think that we'd like seen it before. Like I was like, I remember this phrase Me Parade sounds vaguely familiar. And so we were like, let's put a Me in the Me Parade, haha. And in my memory, it was like a space, like this liminal space where they could run around, right? And just like be free. I don't know how that's any different from the void that they normally live in, but you know, I guess they're dancing in this one. It's like the Me music, but it's got a beat. And so we dragged a Me there to the top and we were gonna put him in the Me Parade. And it was like, this warning popped up. It was like, warning, if you put your Me in the Me Parade, he will forget his birthday. He will forget who created him. Essentially, he will lose his identity and will be consigned to an eternal parade in this hellscape. Also, we went in there, we were like, did we ever send anyone to the Me Parade? And we did. Our third grade teacher, Mrs. Block, I'm sorry, she's been in the Me Parade for like 10 years by herself, parading to the beat. What is that? Why does that exist? Is there a purpose? Is there a function? Does everyone know about the Me Parade except for us? We were flabbergasted, astounded even. It seems to me like just a form of torture. It was the same energy as like putting your Sims in the pool with no ladder, but worse because at least they drown. Me Parade is forever. Do you send your bad Mies there? Behave, you're going to the Me Parade. The like Me Parade beat too is like, it was like the Wii music, but it was like, what is the Me Parade? Comments and explanations are welcomed and encouraged. Thank you so much. Dark shit. I have recently developed a habit that's become a true issue, and I need you to listen to me. Okay, I'm gonna start this video like Jojo Siwa. I've recently developed a habit. If you watch anime, which if you follow me, I'm guessing you do, or this is on your For You page, I'm guessing you do. I know what you are. You know the expressions of sound that happen in anime: surprise, disgust, like, you know, the like guttural kind of sound. So I developed this kind of like ironic thing, and I want you to believe that, where I would do that if I like, you know, I dropped something and it was like and now it was a bit, and I did it with my friend Eliza. It was a fun joke bit. And then the other day at work, at the coffee shop that I work at, I dropped the portafilter, and out loud of my mouth I went now riddle me this. Whoa. At what point have I truly lost control of this? Is it too late for me now that I'm doing, like, once, because I think that once it slips from the realm of the conscious into subconscious knee-jerk reaction, you're beyond help. I think that this is something that you're stuck with now, and you have to consciously think about to undo. And the true problem is, it's just funny enough that I don't care enough to like undo it. So I will continue, and I guess this is just something I do now. I initially started this to be like, how do you undo a vocal tick or a vocal stim? But in the course of this like a minute and a half, I've decided, actually, this is a fun, quirky thing. And if you don't like it, then I don't know. I'm with my best straight cis friend right now, and I just bought some trans tape. And what did you say, Allie?
How is it different from straight tape?
How is it different from straight tape?
Tape, it works the same. It has a function.
Trans tape is used to tape your boobs down.
For sure, but can't you just use tape?
Like Scotch tape?
I don't
What's
know.
straight tape?
But it's a body tape. Like
Duct
tape? Is it? You can only use it if you're trans. It's fine. Give it to them. I don't want it. But like,
Yeah, when you go to buy it at the checkout counter. Are you crying? When you go to buy it at the checkout counter, they make you show your trans card.
right? Why? Then explain.
The brand is called Trans Tape.
Oh. Oh, that makes sense. I just didn't know, like, why did it only work on trans people? Like, you can just use it on. Can I use it if I need tape on my body?
No, it'll just fall off.
That's what I'm saying.
You an ally?
My name's Allie. Call me again. Driving home under the end.
Let me tell you something. I don't have an ego about having 1 million followers until I get something like this. Do I look like I need your promotion? Just kidding. Maybe I do have an ego about having 1 million followers. Even in the 900s, I used to get things like this, and I'd be like, honestly, that's fair. That's fair ask. Because, like, nearing this milestone, you know, suddenly I hit 1 million, and it's like everything is open for me. I'm joking. Or am I? You know, the audio that's like, that's unfair. I need to calm down. That's me. When I get, do you want to promote your video ads? I'm like, suddenly I'm like, do you know who I am? And then I have to look myself in the mirror and be like, calm down. What I am finding though is like when I started TikTok, I didn't care about followers. And then around like the 400, 500, I started to care a little bit. And then I was like, oh my God, the goal is always going to shift. Like I'm always going to want more followers. And in fact, that's not true. Now that I've hit 1 million, I'm like, I'm done. So no, promote tools. I do. My source of light, all these followers and still no ring light. Anyway, that's all. So today at work, a Cybertruck pulls up outside the cafe. I'm a barista. There's 3 of us. We all turn and look at it. And of course, immediately we're like, oh my God, look at that ugly fucking piece of shit. Ah, fuck that truck. Ah, it's a bomb. Ah. We just go on. We go on and on. We're like, I hope you better tip $10,000. Just really laying into it. It's like an ugly, like gold off gold color as well. Anyway, we were really leaning into it. We all kind of crowd around too to see like, oh, who's gonna get out of the truck. There are customers in line, but we're having a moment. And we're also kind of like, I'm personally enjoying talking a little louder because I'm like, I'm sure that all these customers are also enjoying. I'd enjoy it personally. A single man gets out of the car, and at that point, my coworker pulls me aside, and she's like, pretty sure that he was just parking the car, and his entire family is standing at the counter. And indeed they were. Indeed they were, let me tell you, because he walks in and joins them, and it turns out that the family that we were like performing our hatred of the Cybertruck for was his family, who had gotten out of the Cybertruck just
further down the block. I personally had to go in the back. I was like, I couldn't even face it. I couldn't face what I had done. There was one coworker who was in the back and we grabbed her. We were like, please help these people, please. And, you know, learned a lesson today. But also, you know what? I'm sorry. There's a class war happening and you chose to drive a Cybertruck, so perhaps some perspective could do you some good. I'm sure his family also fucking hates the Cybertruck. They did tip. They did. I think personally they should have just gone all the way and like paid our rent. Really prove a point, really drive it home. Anyway. Oops. Hey guys, I just wanted to show off my new cosplay. It's Mikasa's scarf. Let me know what you think.